Here you can see we have spotted the hypermobile creature. You will typically find them folded up like this because they have lax ligaments and joints. Therefore, they need to twist their body to hold themselves together. Often, hypermobiles have types of dysautonomia, so when they stand, they can experience things like presyncope, often losing their vision as it's difficult to get blood to their brain. They also experience poor proprioception and a lack of spatial awareness, which makes them quite clumsy, which is problematic because the hypermobile bruises quite easily. In general, the hypermobile tends to be quite accident-prone. They'll often spill things or drop things even. The hypermobile creature is almost in constant pursuit to get their joints back in place because subluxations and even dislocations are quite common. You will often find the hypermobile in peculiar and odd positions, as their bodies can be quite uncomfortable, and it can take some awkward maneuvering to make their body feel just right. So it's common to find the hypermobile folding up and bending in peculiar positions. You'll also find that the hypermobile tends to choke often, and will also have difficulty swallowing. The hypermobile creature can have problems with their vocal cords, their swallowing, and their esophagus, making all these things quite difficult. They also tend to have a very overactive bladder and bowel issues, such as constipation and diarrhea, that can be quite painful. They also tend to be very nauseous and have a lot of GI issues that can even wake them up in the morning or in the middle of the night. Overall, the hypermobile is in a lot of pain. They can struggle to sleep, and they can struggle just to find comfort throughout the day as well. Unfortunately, the hypermobile creature tends to live in a lot of pain.